Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. So I'm back with another good one. I'm back with another good one. I'm back with another good topic. I know a lot of us is at work and we can't watch this dope content. But I need for y'all to save the video, right? And when you get home, you can share it with friends, family, and with your loved ones because this video is really, really dope, right? And this video also is a warning for myself. This video is a warning from myself. And the reason why it's a warning for myself, because I'm the one that's going to be held accountable for what I speak up here. If I'm not upliving and upholding the oneness, the Tawheed of the Creator, the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, I'm going to be held accountable for my actions. From my actions. So I want to get that out first and foremost. Right? Now, in my description, I got part one. I got part one. And part one was basically addressing this entity that is using human beings and that's using, right? And that's using this tool right here and these major platforms to spread hatred, jealousy, and to spread these crumbs on these major platforms so we can fight and we can murder, death, kill each other. This is an actual true fact, right? And a lot of people, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, have a big platform. They have an opportunity to speak about righteousness and to speak about their righteousness and to speak about their humble beginnings and to further get us to the next life through spirituality and through scriptures and through the guidance and the information of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the Alpha, Omega, the creating everything and existing, the Almighty. Yes. So this is part two. Like I said, in my description, you can go check out in my description, part one. Part one, yes. So part two, basically, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about me get my glasses right here. My glasses is right here. I was looking around for my glasses. That's why I looked at the back. Like, hold on. My glasses is right here. In part one, I took it a little personal because this sick, barbaric devil demon has control over a lot of the individual descendants of Abel, mind, body, and soul, and they didn't even realize that. They don't even realize it. They don't realize it. So I'm gonna recite what the Creator says to all of us, Muslim and non-Muslims. This verses, right, and this dope content and this video is towards us. And first and foremost, I paint the finger at myself first. Right? I cannot be sitting up here talking and upholding and uplifting and advocating for this sick, barbaric devil demon, which is the enemy of the human being and all of human being, the rainbow, which bridges the gap between this life and the next. And I need for us to understand that, right? How you doing? You homeless? Well, if you are homeless, I'm going to stop this video for 1 second. You are homeless, right? And you have the opportunity to look at this video. This is going to help you establish yourself, right? In this life and in the next. I hope and pray that these videos, right, and that you like and share this information. I want you to like and share this information. I want you to subscribe because I talk about homeless in some of my content in my videos. So if you can subscribe, this information can get you through, and my channel can help you, right, to raise you up from out of bondage, mind, body, and soul, and help you get a place of residence for yourself. At one particular time, I used to be homeless. I was 4 years homeless inside the shelters. That's right. 4 years. So, I hope that this can help you and raise you up so you can have motion and movement about yourself, so you can find a place where that you can live. Right? And I hope and pray that your loved ones and the Alpha Omega and the Creator can help you. So I want to get back into this topic. Right? Thank you so much, Def 51. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. That's right. We are a king and queens and prince and princess in our own right. In our own right, you are a king, right? Queen and prince and princess in your own right. And this dope content that I'm going to talk about is going to uplift us as a people, right? As the indigenous descendants of this earth and of America, That's right. This information is going to guide you through the darkness as you try to navigate and you feel that nobody's not here. So on this platform, this is what we do. We bridge the gap to find out on who we are. You are the Alpha Omega, the Almighty, and He is you, but with limitations. So I want you to use your God-given right and your talent of doing the right thing and helping your situation out, wherever you may go through. And on this platform, this is what we do. Right? I'm about to get off the topic right now. So I'm going to make this part 2, but I'm going to do another topic because you got people in my comments, they need to hear the information. They don't need to hear anything else. They need to hear information. They need to hear knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that can help them get out their situation. And this is what this platform does. It focuses on spirituality. It focuses on to worship the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence. And how we do that is finding each other and finding ourselves and finding your purpose of your existence and why you was created. That is the most perfect journey of a human being existing on earth. And why we was created for justice and balance, because there was other things before us that wasn't having motion and movement. They was causing chaos and confusion, murder, death, kill before us on this planet that we call Earth. The actual true fact. So this is why the Creator created us, so we can keep justice and balance upon the earth. And you know what? As we see it today now, there is a lot of things that's going on that's not justice and balance. People are doing things for fame, fortune, and riches, license, squad, rights, cameras, and actions on these major platforms. This is what they're doing. Death 51, I'm back. Okay, teach. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you are back. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are viewing. And I hope and pray that you share and like and subscribe to one of the dopest channels on YouTube right here. That's right. This is an actual true fact that's coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and spirituality of worshiping the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything. This is the Almighty Creator. That's right. I am Muslim. That's who I am. I am Muslim. 5%. I'm 5%er. That's right. And Muslim. All that as a righteous man. That's who I am. That's right. I'm the interpreter. And I want us to share and write this information and get it out. Thank you so much, Death51, for subscribing to me. I really appreciate it. Right? And this topic, basically, right, that I want to talk about, right, it's, I'm going to try to do this, but my mind went towards the brother that was homeless. A lot of us are homeless. Even though we may have a home, we are homeless. You understand what I'm saying? Even though we may have a physical home over our head, we are homeless. And what I mean by that is that This earth is not what? It's not our home. It's not our home originally. Your spirit and where we come from is from up above. This is an actually true fact. We come from up above. So being that our spirit is from up above and our spirit is the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is it with limitation. He duplicated himself and created us. He placed upon that everlasting spirit which cannot be destroyed, with no beginning and no end, which is the earth. Which is the earth. And he took the best part of the earth, right, and created mankind, this physical right here. What we see, this physical. That's exactly what he did. And the best part of the earth is the core of the earth, the core of the earth, the core of the earth. The center of the earth is the best part of the earth. The best part of the earth that we know is inside the earth, which produce what? Which produce the greatest benefit of mankind physically, which is diamonds, copper, silver, gold, rubies, and everything else. It's actually true facts. And once you understand this, we can get to the best life in existence physically, but ultimately, spiritually, the everlasting life, that is the key to get back. But some of us are bewitched and deceived and dumb, deaf, and blind of the spiritual world, and go after this world, beginning and end, and the once, and the nouns, this earth, which brings a beginning and end. Why would you want to chase this beginning and end of this world? So what's going to happen is that you're going to create a beginning and end for you, and you're going to focus on a beginning and end, and you're going to focus on the material of this world, which is okay. But we let this material and everything else bewitch us and bring about foolishness in our life, and we are deceived by this entity. He don't want you up. He don't want you up. He do not want you to go up and beyond, because he's not allowed to go up and beyond. He wants you to be friends with him, and he was going to do everything in his power to murder, death, kill you, and to blind you for fame, fortune, and riches. Lights has subscribed, lights, cameras, and action on a lot of these major platforms. On these major platforms, right behind this camera and in front of this camera. And what I mean by in front of this camera, what I mean is by outside in the streets, by living this murder, death, kill, and becoming organ donors. That is the main thing that he wants. You to become an organ donor. And you end up in the church and being cremated and everything else, right? And being a back for somebody else. And what I mean by being a back for somebody else, these plantations and these jails and these concentration camps that you could be locked up for the rest of your life, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years to life. This is the actually true fact. This is why each one teach one. That's right. So in this Quran, right? In this holy scripture, thank you for that scripture, Matthew 19:26. I'm definitely going to read that, okay? I believe in all scriptures, all the scriptures. I believe in all of them. I believe in all the messengers, all the prophets that were sent down among us to guide us out of darkness and evilness. That's right. Right now, I'm about to read the Arabic, which is really important for us. Okay? I'm going to read the Arabic. Also, when I read the scriptures of the Bible, right? And I also need for you to do, if you can, is pick yourself up a Quran. Pick yourself up a Quran, which is English and Arabic, right? I recommend for that because I got a Bible, right? And I need for you to read it and see how you think about it, okay? So I just want to read this this chapter and this verse, right? This is chapter 45, verse 2, 3, 23. Right? I'm going to read it in Arabic. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. It says, Afawa Aitama Nita Khada Li Ila Ha Hu Hawa Hu Wa'adal Lahu La Lahu Ala Alim وخلع وخاتم الله إن شيء وقل به وجعل على بصاري سوا فما يهديه من بعد الله أفلا تذكرون. He says, then see those such a one as take his Almighty, his Lord, his Creator, right? Right? His own self, vain desire. He has known him as such, left him astray and sealed his hearing and his heart and understanding and put a covenant on his eye. Who then would guide them after the Almighty have withdrawn guidance from these individuals? Will ye not then receive admonish? Again, I'm going to read it again. This chapter 45, verse 2, 3, 23. Then see, then such a one as take his own, meaning his own desires, vain desires, as his Creator. And the Creator has known him as such, left him astray and sealed upon his hearing, his heart, and understanding, and put a cover on his eyes. Who would then guide him after the Almighty withdraw his guidance, which will ye not then receive admonish? That's deep. Who is there to guide these individuals that take their lower desires as the Creator, as the Almighty, meaning that they procreate in themselves their desires. They take that as their Creator, meaning the fame, fortune, and riches, life shapes, and scribes, their own desires. They chase their own desires. The knowledge and wisdom understanding that they speak is gone. That's why they only base their knowledge and understanding based on this world. And you will know these individuals because they speak. They speak of their lower desires. Of what? Of the here and now. The here and now, which has a beginning and end of this world. They're not speaking of the hereafter. They're not speaking of what? The spiritual realm, the spiritual existence, because knowledge, wisdom, and understanding has been stripped from them. Have been stripped because what? They take their vain desires, meaning the street life, right? To broadcast it and to uphold this. And the ones that dare is this entity. The entity is aiding in of their lower desires of fame, fortune, and riches, life shades, squad, life cameras, and actions. You can see it. You can see the mark inside of these individuals. And this is why this is part 2, because part 2 is really, really dope. Right? So, I'm going to finish reading some of this. Right? Then this is, I'm going to read I read from 23 to 25. Right? So, 24, verse 24 says, وَقَالُوا مَا هِيَ إِلَّا حَيَاتُ نَدْعُ يَا نَمُوتُ وَنَحْيَا wama yulikum na ile dahu wama lahu bi dalika min ilm. Innahu ila yatunu, right? Wa ida tu la alayhim an yatuna bayi na ma kana hujja takum ila an qalu tu bi ibai ku musadikin. He said, and they say, what is there but our life in this world? We should die and we live, and nothing but time can destroy us. But of that they have no knowledge. They merely think, and they merely just talk. They just talking. They just talking. And when our clear signs are rehearsed to them, meaning when our clear sign, when they hear the clear signs of people that's talking amongst them, they argue. It's nothing but this. They say, bring forth our forefathers, if ye but tell the truth. So when you destroy them in a debate, when you destroy these individuals, and when you meet these individuals, this is what the Creator is saying that they're going to say, basically. Let's read some footnotes. Right? The Creator says, if a man follows not the laws of the Almighty, which are also the laws of his own pure nature as made by the Creator, but the desire of his own discourse himself is shaped by rebel of his will, the inevitable consequences will be drawn of the Almighty grace and guidance. All his faculties will be debased, and there will be nothing to guide him unless he turn in repentance to the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything is the Almighty. That's right. We see this every day on these major platforms, that individuals is doing things based on their own desires. Fame, fortune, and riches, like, shares, and subscribe. Causing beef, right? And keep running it up, right? And procreating, somebody getting killed and demise. And backbiting and talking about people. These are considered what? Idle time and backbiting and hot topics. You don't even know if this is true or not, but you are met with fame, fortune, and riches to keep procreating, talking about this stuff. And what is it doing is destroying your sight, your mind, body, and soul to the hereafter. So what you're doing, you procreating a home and the base for you in this existence. You're not going to be met in the hereafter with your thoughts. You see some of these individuals saying, oh, we all going to be judged by the Creator in the end. This is what the Creator says. He said, and they say what? It is there but our life in this world. We should die and we live nothing but time. Meaning time will destroy you. He said they only talking this nonsense, right? And don't realize it not, because they don't have the knowledge and understanding and the wisdom to talk it. So this is what they can say after you crush their ideology, after you crush their thoughts and understanding on these major platforms. They say this: only time is going to do what? Destroy us. In the end, I would deal with the Creator in the hereafter. Right now, I'm trying to get what? I'm trying to get paid. And by me getting paid is backbiting others, paying people money to destroy other people's channels, and not working with anybody but yourself and your vain desires. Your vain desires is your what? Is your almighty creator. Because you created this and got far away from the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and teaching. And this go for me, this go for everybody on these major platforms to uphold what? To uphold this murder, death, kill, and advocate for it. And people are paying you crumbs to do what? To cause discourse, confusion, murder, death, kill, right? And lead our youth down a dark, dark path while we sit up here and promote genocide and telling people to crash out the youth so you can do what? So you can have hot topics, so you can have content to talk about, so you can get views off their demise. You're no different than this entity that have your mind, body, and soul diluted. This is what you're doing. Ask yourself this. You understand what I'm saying? And this, on my platform, we here to push back and fight against individuals that's doing this. I don't care who you are. And I am recognized in the spiritual realm. I've been here for a very, 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 very long time. I've been here for a very, very, very long time. I've been here. I've been here. I've been here. I may not been here on these major platforms on YouTube, but in the world, right? In the spiritual world, I'm recognized. I've been there. I fought demons and murdered them and killed them. I'm recognized there. See, you recognize based on this physical world, which has a beginning and end. And then in the end, when you base your aim and your worship on this physical world and create your own God from your lower desires of your free will, you're only going to be based here. You're not going to share in the afterlife, an eternal bliss. Do you understand that? This is where we come from. And it's our objective to get back. And this sick, barbaric devil demon is leaving a campaign so that we can do what? So that we can be based on this world. No. We from up above. He's jealous and mad at you that you can get up right now. So he is co-creating things based on what? Based on fame, fortune, the riches, life shares, and scribes. You are the op. And he is the op of us. I am not your op. I am your brother in faith, in worship to the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. Do you understand this? I am the interpreter. I am the interpreter. I just read the Quran and Arabic. I believe in all scriptures. The Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the book of David. Yes, the Psalms. Yes, I believe in all the scriptures and all the prophets and messages that came amongst us. Yes. Yes, I do. And I'm going to stand on business, stand on loyalty, stand on respect, and get us to stop killing each other and being fertilizers for this earth and being organ donors and being a bag, meaning a bag, being in these jail plantations. I need for you to understand this. I need for you to understand this. Oh, Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, please give able descendants knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Please give us signs. Please give us a warning that you still love us, that you still guide us, that you still will have us justice and balance upon this world and in the next. Or Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, I want to thank you for blessing me with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and interpreting the message that you want for me to interpret and to give it out to the masses of people that want to listen, that want to hear. I am righteous. I am righteous and I love you and I fear you. Or Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, can you please take the blinders off our mind, body, and soul? and give us victory over this sick, barbaric, devil, demon entity. Please bless us. Please bless us and cover us with your joy and happiness. Mwah. And this is what we do. We pray over us. This is what we do. We got a beautiful sister back there, Fatima. This is what we do. I want to read something real quick, okay? I want to read something. This is admonishing us. This all it is. It's admonishing us. It's admonishing us. This is chapter 25. Chapter 25. Verse 4, 3. 4, 3. 43. I'm going to read it in the Arabic. And the Creator says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And I'm going to read 44. Right? So this is chapter 25, verse 4, 3 to 44. He says, Ara an ta ma inta khada ilaha hu hawu hu anfa an ta takum nu alayhim waki lan am ta sa bu anna ak Sava Yas Na Au Yaki Lum In Hum Ila Kal An Ma Mi Ba Hu An An Dalu Sabi. He said it again. He says, see that such a one as take for his creator his own passion. Couldn't though be a dispose of his affair. Right? Now, and it says, the man who worship his own passion and impulse or desire is the most hopeless to teach or lead to guide. If it were anything else that matters with him, the teacher could argue with him, but reason cannot prevail over blind passion. It is vain to hope that such a man could be led until his mad desires are killed. No one can overtake any responsibility for him, for he obeys no law and follow no advice. He is worse than the beast, which the Creator created. He's worse than beasts, than animals, beasts. He's worse than beasts, which may not understand, but as let's follow the wholesome of, but they follow nothing but instinct, and then planned by the Creator. The lawless man has killed his own instinct and is unwilling to submit to the guidance Yo, that's deep. We see this all on these major platforms. I'm sorry about that. So my camera went dead, so I really couldn't finish what I was saying. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this, right? I'm gonna make a part 3. I'm definitely gonna make a part 3. I'm gonna make sure that my camera's fully charged up so I can express my thoughts. And the things that I'm doing is only to help us and to realize the things that we are doing, and we are causing pain and suffering upon our life each and every day when we do these things for crumbs, for fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, and subscribe. Lights, cameras, and action, while blaming other people for things and events that you know that these individuals didn't do, and giving information actually to authorities that's watching each and every one of us. Our channels are being monitored, are being watched. We all know this. But to sit here and do things for fame, fortune, and riches, like, share, subscribes, right, and to advocate for this entity, this is out of control. And a lot of us is doing that. A lot of us is doing that. And we doing it only out of ignorance, right? And this is an actual true fact. So I want to finish that verse, right? I know it got cut short. I wanted to finish the verse. It says, "Oh, think that such one of them listen to understanding. They are only like cattle. Nay, they are worse and astray to the path," meaning that they are worse than cattle, meaning that they are worse than the animals that we see each and every day. That these animals are only doing things for instance. Yes, we have instinct, but we have the most highest intelligence, and the highest intelligence is free will, and free will, right, is part of our lower desires of our soul called norths. Our ruh, the spirit, is the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is it, but with limitations. Do you understand that? He duplicated himself and breathed in mankind a piece of his glory, a piece of what? Of no beginning and no end to him. And we should use our intelligence to rise above the animalistic and the beast mode that we have within inside of ourselves to another plateau in life. This is why we sit here and we talk this each and every day. You understand what I'm saying? For fame, fortune, and riches, because we procreate these certain things and call it hot topics. But these topics are really backstabbing and backdooring people. We don't know the truth on here. So each and everybody that talk these certain things and that's pointing a finger at people should apologize. And this is why my platform and everything is different. This is why I talk from a spiritual sense and a spiritual reality. You understand? And we have to understand this as well as Abel descendants. Peace and blessings be upon Abel. So this is part 2. I'm definitely going to be part 3. Peace, y'all. Peace. And mental health matters. Mental health matters. Peace, y'all.